Hey, this is Patrick with Ox Floors, and today we're here at our training facility. And we're gonna be testing our concrete coatings and how they stand up against everyday normal wear and tear. We have two different types of oils we're gonna be testing on our coatings: coffee, some blue paint, and your normal everyday tools that you'll find in your home. First, we have some 4-cycle small engine oil, which you commonly find in a garage. Next, we have some bar and chain oil. These oils here are just your everyday oils you're gonna find inside of a garage, whether you got a dirt bike or ATV, or no different than your car oil that we see leak inside garages all the time. Traditionally, those are gonna stain concrete, and it's incredibly difficult to get out because concrete is very porous and it's gonna hold those oils. But you're gonna see here how we're gonna be able to wipe them right off of our coating. This is, I don't know if you ever filled up a chainsaw with oil, but it spills everywhere, incredibly hard to do. Next is some coffee. We're gonna test out some coffee. If you're anything like me, love to drink coffee and constantly can't keep it in the cup. Next, we have some paint, just some everyday standard blue paint that you'll commonly find after you finish the home improvement project. Next, we're gonna see how these everyday tools you commonly find in a garage, how they hold up against our coating. But first, we're gonna take a pause to let the coffee, the oil, and the paint dry a little bit to see how it comes up after it's had some time to sit on our coating. After 15 minutes out here in the sun, we let the oil, the coffee, the paint sit out here. We're gonna go ahead and see how it cleans up. We just got your normal everyday paper towels and household cleaner. So let's see how these held up. So we're gonna test the first one here. You can see it wipes right off. One of the main reasons it's coming right off is because these coatings are 100% non-porous. Unlike your concrete, which is very porous, so it traps dirt and grime, and the only way to really get it out is to power wash. With our coatings, again, they're 100% non-porous, so it's very similar like a glass table at home, where you can pour wine on it and come back with some paper towels and all-purpose spray, and that wine's gonna just wipe right off. As you see here with the motor oil and the chain oil so far. Next, we're gonna move on to the coffee. We'll put a little bit of all-purpose spray down on that. See, coffee's gonna come right off. Next is gonna be the ultimate test, and this is paint that's been sitting out here and dried onto our coating for about 15 minutes. Let's see how it comes off. As you can see, it's gonna take a little more elbow grease to get something like paint off. It's all about how long you let something sit. Anything's gonna come off, because again, there's no pores, so it's not gonna trap it. Something like paint versus a motor oil might take a little more elbow grease, but with enough agitation, in fact, the best way to clean it is to get the coatings wet. Get some 409 or Simply Green, or kind of a heavy degreaser, common for cleaning up. Those things are definitely able to help, but as you can see here, we've been able to take off the paint and all of our other stains with just some all-purpose spray, some general household cleaner, and paper towels. Last but not least, we're here with our everyday tools you're gonna see in a garage commonly. Most of the time, these are gonna be dropped. However, as you can see here, no damage to the coating at all. They're incredibly durable. Here's a hammer. As you can tell, no damage at all from the hammer or the screwdriver. Obviously, you shouldn't be smacking your garage or patio floor with a hammer, as I am, but it is super common. You're carrying a hammer around, doing work on the home, and it gets dropped. Now your coating's gonna be protected against that. And last but not least, what happens if you drop a trailer hitch? No damage to the floor. As you can tell here, these coatings are incredibly durable, and they really can hold up to anything you're gonna throw at it from everyday use in your garage. However, it's important to keep in mind that yes, although these coatings are incredibly durable, if you do enough damage and intentional damage, what you're doing is you're damaging the concrete underneath, which could show through the coating. But it's incredibly rare with our polyurea base coat that bonds deeply with the concrete that you're gonna get any damage from the coating itself. what you're doing is you're damaging the concrete underneath. If you're curious how our concrete coatings will hold up in your garage, patio, driveway, or pool deck, visit us at oxfloors.com.